Put it in it. Welcome to another episode of the People's Mic. Whoever's hanging out, sorry. We're here 100% guaranteed that we're not going to have nothing to talk about because we talked about everything early.
No, we have a lot to talk about.
Introduce yourself.
My name's Fluke.
You're going to get weird energy today, and I'm not apologizing for it.
I'll try to bring it, Jimmy, for you.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Fluke is here. Fluke is here. We'll get to that in a minute. Introduce yourself.
Kevin Kham. I'm chewing on some mixed nuts, some cranberries, sunflower seeds, walnuts. It gives me energy, and I don't have to be tired after I eat a meal. You know?
Nice.
Yeah.
That's your. Can we get a nut sponsor?
Yeah.
My eye's been leaking all day.
Yeah, that's been going on
like
for.
It's not the pink eyes. It's just. I stuck my contact. I think.
Again. Okay. So okay.
And
at least it's not pink eye.
It's just been sensitive to the light. Like the light's been fucking me up all day.
And you're crying because your girl's leaving.
Yeah, I don't even want to think about it. Thanks for bringing that up.
Yeah.
You piece of shit. Next week, it's Wednesday.
I have to bring it up. You know why? Because I need to make you stronger. I don't like seeing this weak Jimmy.
I don't know.
I don't like seeing soft Jimmy.
It feels good. It feels good.
Really?
Yeah.
But is it the type of feel good
it's
where
making
like
me physically weak? It's like my body, like I'm tired. It's my kryptonite.
Like tricking you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is it making you feel good
I've been sick. Have I been sick in the last year? Have you seen me sick in the last year?
No, I'm not. I'm
Just
talking
in the last month. In the last month, I got pink eye. I got shingles. I got.
Well, you did get pink eye.
Huh? I'm assuming it's pink eye because it's going around the gym. So,
oh, come on.
Whatever. All you guys are gonna get it. Everybody's touch that mic gets it. Fuck you guys.
God damn it. And shingles. He's not even.
My tolerance stuff. I've spit into some dirty ass mics, man.
Yeah. And your
immune system.
You don't have the weakness of a relationship lingering over you.
That's also
right?
true.
Jimmy, let me ask you this.
Yeah.
So, you say it feels good to be in a relationship, feel vulnerable.
It feels to unplug for a hot minute. It's cool.
Yeah.
Just for a hot minute. You know, if I'm in, I'm all in. So I'm unfocused.
Yeah.
You know, like that's
Do you feel guilty at all?
guilty.
Because, like, for me, if I'm with a girl and I'm, like, with her all the time, I feel guilty. I'm like, I know I should be grinding right now.
No, I have no cares in the world.
Oh, wow. You've given up on life.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. I was thinking the other day, I was like, all this shit could burn down.
Yeah.
You could fuck it. I don't give a shit.
Satisfying.
Yeah. I'm I don't know.
Hey,
you know.
it's weird seeing this Jimmy. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to be honest. Usually,
Well, I admit it. We're going to kill him in a minute. But
because the appeal of Jimmy Peoples is that, you know, he's been in the game for a long time, but he doesn't give a fuck. He keeps grinding, and he still has the dream, and he knows he doesn't give a fuck if you know, if you're a beginner comic and you've got your woes, he doesn't want to hear it because he's been through it all, and he's still got the gleam in his eye. But then you see this Jimmy, and it's like, wow.
Oh, the gleam is still there. Like we never stopped the show.
Okay.
But I don't know.
It happens. We're all human, huh?
Yeah.
You'll watch a movie on Tuesday, you'll get over it.
Yeah. Because Thursday has to come. So then Thursday I'll be like, all right, back to the shit.
Yeah.
Unless I buy a ticket and leave this country forever.
You won't.
I don't think so.
No.
I thought about it though. I almost
Where would you go?
I'm not gonna say where, but
Argentina.
shut the fuck. Really? Is that what you're doing? Not Argentina.
Good choice.
Actually, it's close though. I just been saying that.
Paraguay.
Yeah.
It's pretty close.
One of the Guays.
It's way more obscure.
Uruguay.
One of the Guays.
There was some comic, he was like, I'm from Uruguay, which is best known for being not Paraguay. Or the other way around, I don't even remember.
Yeah.
What you been up to? Fluke, your form is
doing a bunch
hard.
of shit.
Man, as a fit dude.
I don't sit in too many
fix
chairs,
your form.
man.
God damn, put your chest up.
Oh, man. Yeah. No, I've been
Hell yeah.
doing a lot of comedy shit. I had this bar show in Astoria.
Hey, you got a show?
Yeah.
You got a show. I did see that. proud of you.
So that's fun. Yeah, big getting some spots.
Jack's,
at,
something.
Broadway.
Jack.
Yep. Jack Jones.
Jack Jones.
Been doing Comedy Fight Club. I had 2
nice.
battles on that. Won those. Got another one.
You won both of those?
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, one like next Sunday. And yeah, working out a lot, doing calisthenics shit.
Yeah, I've seen those videos too.
Nice, dude.
It's
Grinding.
fun.
Go, keep talking.
You're grinding, baby. That's you're always active, huh?
Yeah. I have to be, or my brain doesn't work. Right.
I'm the same way.
You work out in the park a lot, right?
Yeah. When it's warm, I work out in the park, and then usually in the winter I get a gym membership of some kind.
Oh man.
Yeah. Trying to get 1-arm pull-ups by the end of the summer.
Yeah.
How have you been practicing?
I do like pull up with both arms and let go of one and try to hold for a slow negative, and then I do like throw a towel over the bar and hold onto it with like one hand on the side.
Do you do
So
the,
it's like
the you know the pull-up progression, right?
Which
Pull-up
one?
progression. So you'll hang, work your way up to a minute, 30, 40, 50, 60 seconds at a time. Then hold yourself up. Just one arm, just hold yourself above the bar.
Okay.
30, 40, 50 seconds
Okay.
until you get to a
So
minute.
train from like a 1-arm
Chain
dead hang.
one arm dead
get
hang
to
to a half
okay.
hold, and then jump up and let you do negatives.
Yeah.
15 negatives, and then it'll come in like a couple weeks.
That's good.
Yeah, I can get 10. I think I can get 10.
One arm?
Yeah, one arm.
That's
pull-ups.
impressive.
That's nuts.
I think I can get 10. I haven't tried it in a while.
Wow.
When I was really focused on doing it,
Mm-hmm.
it came pretty quick. Once if you're doing them like consistently every day, they come.
Yeah.
I like staying in just like decent shape because like if I have goals where I'm like, oh, I want to lift this much, after I do it I'm like, okay, well, that didn't do anything.
That's the best part about exercise. Like nobody cares about the goals. It's your goal.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
It's you and like, oh, I did that. On to the next thing.
Yeah, that's what makes
It's
you
like-
want to keep doing it.
Like
You want
mine
to
now
get
is
the next thing.
the one-handed handstand. That's what I'm
nice.
trying to
Oh
get.
shit.
And that's taking fucking forever.
I can do
Yeah,
regular
I can
handstand.
barely do a one-handed handstand plank, like just hold it. I can hold that for a minute, but I can't. I'm not hitting it down.
That
nothing.
push-up?
Yeah,
See
yeah.
a bicep, Fluke?
Yeah, they're not that big, but
Can see
Damn.
that? Look at
We got
this.
veins.
Look at that. Yeah.
Impressive.
Beautiful. Well done.
Yeah.
Let me see a bicep. Let me see a bicep.
See a bicep? Yeah.
What you got going on?
Well, it's funny because sometimes you see guys and they're like, it doesn't look like Fluke looks pretty fit, but like a lot of times you just see guys and they're wearing a shirt, they don't look like it, and then they take it off and they're fucking jacked, you know?
Yeah. I like seeing guys when they're about to fight, and then the one guy takes the shirt off and he's surprised.
Exactly.
And you're like, oh, you about to get your ass beat. you were talking all that shit.
Yeah,
and the
yeah.
other guy, and you can see it in his eye, and he was like, fuck.
Yeah.
You know what a guy did to me yesterday? I was with the lady, right? And we were just she was doing, you know how they walk behind you and it doesn't look like you're together. So I did I took my phone out and I was taking pictures of her, and then but it didn't look like we were together. And there was this Asian dude on the train, and I was taking pictures of her, and she crossed his path, and then I guess the flash went off, and then he didn't know we were together, so it looked like
You were
I was
being a
just being
creep. Yeah.
So he felt the need to step. He was like, "You taking pictures of me?" And it was like, but I was in a good mood, so I didn't like. I wasn't a dick about it. I was like, no, I don't think so. And I showed him. I was like, oh shit, he was in the picture.
Yeah.
But I was like, I would never approach anybody.
Oh.
and then he ripped his shirt off and he had.
No,
Yeah.
I was like, no, he didn't pull the shirt off or nothing. He's just a little like he had a lot of heart.
Yeah.
His heart surprised. It's like, what the fuck? But I guess I did look creepy, you know. But she, I don't know. It's the thing that happened.
Yeah, I've decided like people who like stand up, because you always think that like if you ever do stand up or like for someone that you're being brave, but I found out every time I do it,
I could have easily been the other guy. Though. I could easily be like, get the fuck out of here, and you know.
Because I feel like every time I've ever done that, it's been in a situation where like I've had a buddy close by, or I know there's like some kind of security. Like it's never been like I would obviously get my ass kicked in that situation. Yeah. So like I don't know, when people are like, oh, if there's a gunman, I think I would do. I'm like, I probably wouldn't. I think I don't know.
You want to be the guy.
You want to, but nobody wants to admit that they're not the guy.
Yeah.
Everyone's like,
So you
oh
test it.
yeah, and then something
so
happens,
you
they
really
run
test
away.
it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Fluke, are you the guy?
Never had to be the guy yet.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I've accidentally, like, when I'm supposed to be the guy, I'm not the guy.
Right.
When it's like split second decision.
Yeah.
I've like, it's just reflex. Like,
Right.
I've caught people, like I always used to have a joke where I caught a girl falling down steps and all her stuff fell out of her bag and I caught her with one arm.
Wow.
Like, I just reached out and happened to catch her, like, with, and but if I had time.
Why did you grab her ass?
What?
Oh, you went like this?
Huh? No, I grabbed her hand.
Oh, okay.
Like, her hand hit my hand perfectly.
Oh.
Like, I could have missed her hand. I could have let her fall.
Yeah.
But I grabbed her. She was like, "Oh man, you're so strong, whatever." And then thank you. I don't know, but if I had time to think about it, I'd probably miss it. You know?
Right.
I never.
Right?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, you think about it for a second and then it's too late. Like,
Yeah,
you're not gonna be like, "Fuck it, I'm gonna stand up." Hey, Mister, you know.
Yeah, it's always, I don't know.
I never understood, like,
Reflexes.
you know how in movies people are hanging off? I never understand how they can't fucking pull themselves up. Like, do one.
What do you mean? Hanging off what?
They're hanging off a cliff or it's like a volcano and they're like, "Oh no," it's like all you need is one pull-up. One.
Well, muscle up.
One muscle up,
It's
whatever.
not a bar, so it's a little easier. You can kind of like throw yourself over
I was watching James Bond, the last James Bond, where he was he jumped on the elevator, under the elevator, and it went like 100 feet up, 100 stories up. I was like, and then he like let go because they were like, I don't think he'd be able to hold on the whole time, but like he stretched his hand out and then grabbed back. You wouldn't be able to hold that long on that second grab. Like he was like stretching his hand out, and he didn't stretch the other hand. He just grabbed back. And he was like, oh, and they then climbed up the elevator
As it's going up.
It stopped. He climbed up, and then I don't know. I was like, not this guy.
Yeah.
He's not the guy.
Yeah.
It was like 150 stories, going super fast. He's shaking. Nah, you're not that.
But
guy.
it's funny to think like
5 stories.
It doesn't really have to do too much with strength. It just has to do with like proportion or something. Because you see like 10-year-olds do like 80 push-ups in a row, and you're like, okay, it's because their body is way lighter than like the rest. Their chest is lighter or whatever, you know. So you see a guy. There could be a guy who does like 30 muscle-ups or push-ups or pull-ups or whatever, who doesn't work out. That's a possibility.
Besides that, like
No, I'm saying not even that. Just because he's someone who's naturally the way his body is, he's able to do that easy.
Yeah, you still have to practice that skill.
You have to practice.
That's like a
You gotta build that
skill
strength.
in itself.
Yeah.
That's just to getting the technique of
It's
it
a
down.
different muscle training.
Yeah.
You gotta still gotta train that muscle.
Are you bleeding?
No, that's the napkin.
Oh. I was like, God damn.
I bleed orange blood.
Yeah,
bleed
from his
logos.
eyes.
I bleed logos.
I bleed
What was
Dunkin'
that,
Donuts.
McDonald's arches?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Out my eyes, motherfucker.
He's sponsored in his
That guy
eyes.
was sponsored by Dunkin' Donuts.
That's hilarious.
Man, Fluke, what's up? Please.
Chilling, man. I got pulled over on my bike today.
Oh,
It's the first
shit.
time that's ever
By a cop?
happened. Yeah.
Was he on a
For
bike?
running a red light. No, the cops were in a car. It was in Queens.
They give you a ticket?
Yeah, they were gonna
Wow.
give it to me for the red light, but they gave it to me for not having a reflector on my back wheel.
Is that a
because I
law?
was
Is that really
cheaper.
a law?
It's what, like,
Well, it
what
is,
was it
but
like?
it's just rarely ever enforced.
Was
I've
it-
definitely run many red lights in front of cops.
Can I guess how
before.
much the ticket was?
I guess
$65.
25.
I think it's 50.
50?
I don't know the details of it, but he said it was like a
Yeah.
court date. But he also said that if I just buy a reflector and then upload the receipt to some website, I don't have to go to
Are
court.
you
So
gonna
I don't
do-
know all the details yet.
Are you
but
gonna do that?
Yeah, because he knows he's
I'm
not
gonna
going to
do
do
that.
it.
There's a bike shop like literally around the corner from here. So 13th
Yeah.
Street, yeah.
Man, so like, I guess if you're speeding or something, it's automatically a mark on your thing, or they let you do school, like what is it called, like driving school or whatever that you can do online every 2 years. So like, I think I'm coming up on my 2 years of having my last speeding ticket.
Oh.
So it'll be dope when I get my other one. I'll be able to do driving school again
Nice.
when I get my.
When you get your other
Yeah.
speeding ticket,
'Cause I know I'm gonna get one.
Inevitable. When do you drive though?
No, when I go back to LA,
Oh, okay.
I'm going back in August to visit.
Nice.
Are you going back?
To visit.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. You'll miss me.
I won't miss you.
Yeah. You know who was at my mic yesterday? It was Mark Norman's girlfriend.
What the fuck?
She
coming?
she did a set. No, but she did a set. She's
About
fucking hot.
being Mark
She's
Norman's
coming now?
girlfriend?
What?
She's coming now.
I guess.
You know?
She did better than a lot of people. I mean, dude, she was hot too. I was like, because she was with another comic, and I was like thinking, who the fuck is this hot ass girl? And then I saw the comic had tagged her in a post. What's his girlfriend's
What's her
name?
name? Yeah.
May something. MAE something.
Terry, what's up?
It's cool being able to talk about these things knowing no one's gonna watch it.
Yeah, it's like
There's
you
a
were
couple
nervous for a
people watching.
second, and then you were like, fuck it.
Nobody's
Yeah.
gonna- But I like you thinking that nobody's gonna watch and then let the shit blow up. Like, god damn.
Yeah.
I just talk shit.
I will. You know what I was thinking about the other day is like in 10 years or something, because sometimes I'll go back to my Facebook memories and see like the posts I used to make and shit like that. They were funny and shit. It'll be funny to go back and watch these videos and be like, man, I remember I used to do this podcast every fucking day.
I'm kind of like.
I mean, if you can do one
and get through like watching videos of my sets.
Yeah.
That's what this is gonna feel like.
Podcast.
Even worse. Oh,
I already feel bad for people who like they see
I can't wait. Yeah, go ahead.
they're watching the podcast and they're like, what the fuck is he talking? What are they talking about?
Yeah.
Just like nonsense.
Yeah, like
Yeah. Because most comedy podcasts, you feel the need to like be funny or something, but this is like stream of consciousness.
Yeah, I like it.
You like it better like that.
I like this.
You don't like it like you have to force yourself
Like a
to be
set. No, not right now. There's things I want to do, have in place first.
Yeah.
And
I like podcasts that have a balance of both, I would say.
Yeah.
Like they'll, rant on whatever, but then they have like regular segments. that
Right.
they do.
Fluke, man, I want to see you. I want to see you do. I haven't seen you in so long. I want to see your new jokes, your new bits.
Cool. Yeah.
You got some hot
I
shit.
got some shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll do because it's a longer. Set
you have
than I'm
rapper
usually doing,
energy
so
in comedy
5
atmosphere.
minutes.
Be like, I got some hot shit.
Yeah.
I got some shit. I got some shit I've been writing, yo.
But even just his voice. The first time I heard Fluke, I was like, this can't be how he really is.
Yo, I've been nice. Good.
No, just his voice. I was gonna say I don't know how to. I'm trying to think who he talks like.
How creepy is that?
That's really creepy. You just see the shadow.
Yeah, just saw your feet. How long did you stand there at the door?
20 minutes.
84 seconds.
Really? I was watching your feet. You ran into the door.
Well, I was
Okay.
at the ATM too.
Okay, it's like a horror movie. Go
You
ahead.
know who Fluke sounds like is E40.
That,
Right?
yeah.
He's like, yo, I was at the market the other day, and I was buying some lettuce.
Like nerd country.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Do you recognize that about
I
yourself?
can see that. Yeah. No one said that before. Though.
Tell me
Yo,
when to go.
tell me
Tell me
when
when
to
to go. Tell me when to go.
He's got.
Tell me when to
I'm
go.
like, yo, he's probably underrated.
Oh
Overrated?
yes.
Yeah.
That-
He's had so much longevity
Yeah.
for just being fat nerd.
Bro,
Right? He's cool as shit.
He's so
I've
cool.
never met him. Never seen him in public.
I've
But
never
he's
met him.
always had like an album. Always been on something.
That's the
Too
cool.
short, kind of.
Too short.
Yeah. That level.
Even like Tech 9 is kind of like that.
Yeah. Just a guy nobody really beefs with.
Yeah.
But he keeps releasing shit.
Respect.
Bay Area is like, I didn't realize until I went, because I lived in the Bay Area for a little bit. I went there and I didn't realize what this like side of rap was, and I fell in love with it. Like E40, Too Short. Who's the guy who does the Fizz?
I don't know. Mac Dre.
Mac Dre.
Yeah.
Hey, what's your name?
Johnny D.
Johnny D. Could you grab me some tissue, please?
Yeah, man.
Just a bunch of tissue.
Yeah.
I didn't.
Napkins.
This style of rap is it's my
Listen to
favorite.
The Pack.
What?
Old, Lil B, right?
Lil B, yeah.
His group, The Pack.
Oh, I
10 years ago.
Oh, shit.
The song Vans in my car.
B-side
that's
rappers.
good.
Yeah.
B-side.
Bay Area.
But it's like goofy. Like Bay
Yeah,
Area
yeah.
rap is goofy. That's why they say
The
like
style
go
of beats
dumb,
is cool.
go stupid,
Yeah.
and it's like the best shit.
Who just died?
Nipsey Hussle.
No, after Nipsey.
Someone else.
From fuck. Shit. The midget from was he the midget? Fuck.
I don't know.
Fuck. He had one eye. Fuck.
The guy from
No, once you say it.
Austin Powers.
No, it's a rap group from God damn. Who's the latest rapper that died? Anybody know?
That guy that got shot out his
He got shot in the eye.
Oh shit! But did he get shot outside?
But he's an old rapper. Fuck. He did the I hate this. He did the song where he's punching concrete.
It does sound familiar. I don't know. I'm trying
Fuck.
to think. Hold on, give me a second.
Who's the guy?
I don't know. All right, fuck it. It's gone.
Yeah.
Fuck.
But yeah, I love that. My favorite rap are like rappers who like they're not trying to act hard. They just act like who they are. You know, that's why I love Farside because they just talk about how they like couldn't get girls that they were in love with. I'm like, that's life, baby.
De La Soul.
What? De La Soul. Yeah, all that shit.
Shit.
I got it.
Who was it?
Bushwick Bill.
Oh.
Shit, yeah.
Yeah, he did. He just died.
Right.
Fuck. How'd he die? He was like 50, right?
Yeah, you good. Yeah.
Was he shot?
He was shot in the eye. Yeah.
Wow.
Damn. Recently.
Shot himself in the eye during an argument with his girlfriend.
Yeah, but that wasn't recent. That was the first time he got shot.
What?
Yeah.
I'm reading Wikipedia right now.
Yeah. This time he died. How'd he die this time?
His girlfriend shot him in the other eye.
Does it say? Yeah, Bushwick Bill. Rest in peace to him.
Jimmy, what have you been doing for Pride?
I've been getting hit on by gay guys and not cursing them out.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I got.
Where?
I got
Where do you get hit
on,
on?
last night, and this guy followed me to the Chinese store, and I was like, "Yo, it's not my thing, but I think you're an amazing person."
Now buy me some Chinese food.
Yeah, just don't follow. He's like, "Oh," and he wandered off. I'm like, "It's weird as fuck."
Yeah.
It's weird.
I think
don't know.
it's because you're too nice.
Yeah.
Would you say that?
Man,
I think you're too nice because
I'm not a guy that you should follow though. What about
this is
You're black, racist.
Yeah. The only people that are that aggressive with me are homosexuals. You know, they're like regular people. Like nobody fucks with me. Nobody, like, people barely sit next to me on the train. But something about gay guys, they're like,
They can match the energy.
yeah. They, you know, and
And half the time they're just as jacked.
this guy wasn't. He was just like some
twink.
Yeah. He was just super. He was female aggressive. Like if not he was effeminate, but aggressive. Does that make sense? He was like, I just want to hang out with you. I was like,
Scarier.
yeah, it's super creepy as fuck.
Yeah.
You know?
It's almost like. Do you think
Just be a person. Like if I was into you, like, guy, you know when a guy's into you, right?
Mm-hmm.
And girls know when to shut them down, right?
It's kind of nuts because you're kind of living the world that women live through.
It's weird.
Very, like,
It's the same shit.
It's kind of ironic.
Yeah.
Except you have the physical strength to fight him off.
Absolutely.
Women don't.
Absolutely.
It's a very interesting dynamic, isn't it?
But I'm not the guy that I don't. No, I'm not. If I'm into a woman, I'll say it, you know, and we'll talk, and I'll never go back and forth. Like if a girl's not into me, you got two times. Like,
Right.
if we're texting, if you don't answer twice, I'm out.
Exactly.
I'm out. Like if you don't continue the volley,
Moves
it's
the
over.
free factor, too.
Huh?
I'll see you later.
Yeah, like I'll see a text, and I was like, oh, I talked 4 times and she didn't talk. This is over.
Or
You know?
even this, you ask to hang out 2 times. If by the second time she says no, doesn't say let's hang out again, you don't text her ever again.
Sometimes to me, it's one time. If she doesn't.
But she could just be busy that night.
If it's a real busy. If it's like
Yeah,
if
But
I
then
ask
she'll
and she's
probably
like,
say something the next day.
yeah.
Like, oh,
But
sorry
then
about
now the ball's in her court.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
That's
I'll
what I'm
ask,
saying.
I'll ask once.
Yeah.
If she's busy, then if you want to ask, you can ask.
Yeah.
But I'm never asking again.
Yeah.
You know? And that's.
Oh, so you don't even give 2 asks. You do 1 ask.
She has to be super hot. She has to be fucking bananas. To be
Oh,
honest.
no. I don't give a shit. I'll just throw
Most
it
of
out
it,
there.
yeah. You'll keep throwing.
No. I'm
No.
saying for twice, but it could be anyone because I like to treat hot girls the same as, you know, I feel like I had too much of a standard. Now I treat all girls the same because that way you see a hot girl, she doesn't mean as much as you're making her out to be.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. I like to and usually you can wait and be like, and they'll fall apart and be like, oh, is that what I was interested in? Did you ever see that? When you're into a girl.
Oh yeah, and then
into
she
a girl,
likes you.
You got a crush on or whatever, and then you see her later, and it's like she's not that hot anymore.
Yeah.
You know.
That's why it's
I'm
like.
glad I missed that boat. I'm glad. You know.
That's why I even like not having girls sometimes, just having a dry spell, because then when I jack off, I can imagine anything I like instead of like. When you have a girl, you have
got a lot
to
of material.
You have to deal. Yeah. When you have a girl, you have to deal with who
material.
she actually is, and you're like, I guess I'll put up with this. But in your imagination,
You can still imagine though.
yeah, but you can't imagine her not nagging at you when she's right in your face. You know.
I don't know if me and Daniel was on the podcast the other day.
No.
Did we talk about boyfriend energy, Daniel?
Well,
Is
yeah.
that, huh? No, that's what I'm getting a lot now.
Yeah.
I'm getting a lot of, and I guess it's coming from girls and guys because I'm getting hit on a lot of gay guys too. But I was with her and then a girl the other night. My bad. She just she walked by like 3 times, like just to show her ass.
Yeah.
And then she was ice grilling her on the train, and I was like, that didn't happen a month ago. I wasn't getting that. And somebody was like, yeah, that's boyfriend energy. You know? Do you get that?
Maybe, I don't know. I'm not in relationships really, but you know what's some? Do you find that the most baller you are, Jimmy, is like right when at the very beginning of seeing a girl? Because it's like you assume that she doesn't give a fuck about you, and you're just having sex with her.
After you've had sex, after you have sex, after the first time you had sex, after you try to prove it,
I'm the person where I'm like, yeah, we hooked up, but like she's probably hooking up with a bunch of guys, so I just don't give a fuck. Yeah. I remember I was at a bar one time, and I had my arm over the girl I was sleeping with, and I got another girl's number who was to my right while I had my arm.
Just cocky as shit.
I was just cocky as shit because I'm like, we're not in a relationship. She's fucking other guys, even though she wasn't. You know.
What the girl said?
She didn't say anything.
Nothing.
She was.
It was your confidence.
Yeah, it was my confidence.
Yeah.
But then you find out she's not, and you're like, oh, she's not hooking up with people. And then you start to get in your head and shit, and then you become a loser, and then you're like, fuck relationships, and then you're single forever, and that's what you should be, Jimmy. Fuck this girl you're seeing, let her leave to Argentina, and stick to your guns.
That's how you feel.
That's the podcast. Thank you.
Good night.
Yeah.
But no, don't believe anything he says.
Wait, can I say something about the gay thing?
Okay.
I think I get the feeling that I always assume gay guys think I'm gay because they're into me, but then they always know that I'm not gay.
Is it when you wear those pink shorts?
No, it's not, Jimmy. It's not. It's anyways.
Wait, so do they or do they not think you're gay?
No, they're into me, but they know I'm not gay.
Oh, okay.
So they won't try to pursue because they know for some vibe I'm giving off lets them know I'm not. Which is weird because I would have thought that they would be like try to make a move or something, like they did on Jimmy.
No.
It's crazy how
Did
that
you get hit
works.
on?
I got DM'd after a show by
From
a gay guy recently.
Whoa.
Usually I don't though. That's
Comic?
like the only time I can remember.
Was he hot?
No, it was a bar show, and I actually barked him in to the show.
Oh, okay.
Which I guess is kind of gay. So
Yeah.
too much.
It was gay to get audience members to the
It's
show.
a little gay, I guess.
You were leading him on.
You flirt. You probably said, hey, yo, I saw you think if you come to this show real quick.
It's so funny seeing this.
Yeah. But like his first message was, "Are you gay or straight?"
Really?
Yeah, it got right to it.
I feel like, dude,
Gay
this
as
guy.
fuck, motherfucker.
This guy is weird.
Just said that.
Gay as fuck, motherfucker.
Fuck you mean?
Fucking bag.
Wow. This is the one. This is the one you're gonna call me back for.
No, that's what he was saying,
Like
not me.
being gay in the straightest way
Yeah.
possible.
Dude, it's funny to think like the same way girls don't have game because they don't need it, gay guys don't either because they don't need it because they're having sex all the time.
I noticed that. Yeah.
Yeah. Like, you imagine that going up to a girl, well, I guess you wouldn't say are you straight or gay, but like, if I was just imagining if I was that gay guy, I'd be like, hey, what are you doing tonight? Do you want to hang out? At least that. But starting with, are you gay or straight? I'm like, even if I was gay, I'd be like, you fucking weirdo, you know? Was he hot? Was he normal?
They're more loose, so they gotta ask, right?
Yeah.
I'd say that.
Yeah, but my friend was, my best friend was gay, is gay. And,
Was gay. I changed his mind.
Yeah.
My ex-best friend is gay, and his boyfriend is different.
It's just tear juice.
Hooking up is easier than getting a boyfriend.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. If you want a boyfriend, you gotta play the game. If you want to just fuck, that's easy.
Right.
Every bi person I know is like, yeah, when I can't hook up with a girl, I'll just go on Grindr for 2 seconds and then I'll find someone and we'll fuck right away. I'm like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, dating apps are harder.
I think it's good that getting girls is a hard thing that requires charm and effort because it makes you a better person, I think.
Yeah.
Like,
it's just a muscle to practice. You gotta,
it's a muscle.
It's a muscle.
But like if you being gay is being able to immediately do 100 pull-ups right away without working out.
Yeah, but they still,
Kinda.
a lot of those guys, they work out like they're, say what you want, gay guys, they fucking work out.
Yeah, I know. This isn't an analogy, dude.
Yeah, I mean,
It's not.
They're guys. They're still guys.
Taken care of.
Right. But personality-wise, it's like...
And some of them, if they want high-class gay guys, they have to be charming and shit.
High-class gay.
You know what I mean? Like,
Well, I
if you
think
want
part of
top
what's
tier
attractive
boyfriend
in a girl is that it's hard to get. If it was
It's
easy,
the chase.
it wouldn't be that.
It's the chase. It's
What's
always the
that?
chase.
If it was easier, they wouldn't be as attractive to me, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
You're way more attracted to somebody who's
Unattainable.
yeah.
Yeah. But it's good because it makes you have to be, like...
Did we walk that guy? Or is that?
It was damn. Makes you have to be funny, fit, all this shit.
Yeah, you gotta figure it out.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I'm glad. Like, I'm glad I'm not gay for that reason because I couldn't imagine just being able to have sex whenever I want, at any time. Like, it would be a curse. I feel like, you hear guys talk about.
Yeah.
You hear guys talk about like Slim. He's like, yeah, I went to get a sandwich and there's a gay guy who lived nearby, so I just went and fucked. It's the same thing where like I'm seeing this. Because I feel what they feel because I'm seeing this girl now, and whenever I'm in her neighborhood, I'm just like, well, I know I can see her, so I'll hit her up, even though I probably should just be on my merry way. For that, it's like gay guys like that everywhere there are. It's like that.
Yeah.
It's rough being gay.
It's rough. That's the name of this episode.
Yeah.
It's rough being gay.
It's rough being
It's
gay.
rough. I guess we can close. You got anything else you want to get off your chest? Fluke?
No,
What are
man,
you
got it
struggling
all
with?
out.
You got it all out?
Yeah.
You sure?
Feels
This is
good.
therapy.
Yes.
It's supposed to be. You might be hosting this mic today.
Yeah, that's okay.
What else you got?
Nothing, man. We had the first mic yesterday, and we're doing it again next week. So
What did you learn from hosting your first mic?
I learned time management because whenever I didn't understand why people tried to keep it so tight. I always thought they just wanted to leave, but I noted the place had something going on exactly at 10, and so we had to be on point. Like, didn't have too much time to like riff or do anything like that.
Yeah.
So I learned that. Also, I learned people, huffing and puffing at the end of the mic, not giving up, and I learned not to give a fuck.
No, you
Because
can't
it's
give
like,
shits.
I don't give a fuck, dude. Like,
No.
this is the reason I don't care though is because I know better comics who aren't giving that attitude.
Yeah.
Like I see Andrew Cossertano or Peter Wong, and they're last, and they don't complain. They just if they want to stay, they stay. If they don't, they don't.
Absolutely.
And they're more talented. So I don't give a fuck about you. Oh, you've been doing comedy a year and a half. Okay, great. I don't know who you are, and I don't think you're funny.
Never heard of you. I've never heard
And
of
you tried to hit on me, and
Who?
no, I'm just kidding.
Oh shit.
But yeah, so I learned that too. It was a good learning experience.
And you'll learn a lot more.
Yeah,
So,
next
first mic.
next Wednesday, 8 p.m. Alligator Lounge.
Yeah, do the closeout. Where can they find it?
You can find me at next Wednesday, 8 p.m. at Alligator
You have a
Lounge.
Facebook page for it?
No, I don't.
Facebook page.
I should.
Yes.
Yeah.
You have a Twitter page. You got to get all that shit now. You got to promote it. You got to promote your mic.
I've been posting on Instagram. I'll
You got
post it on
a
Facebook.
group.
Yeah, we have a poster and everything. It looks good. The poster.
Yeah, I saw the poster.
Adorable.
Adorable.
The name. The
Yep,
name.
It's a good name.
Fluke.
Good
I
name.
think you'll like the name. I think it's funny. That's the name. It's pretty good,
It's
huh?
the tone you say it in. 'Cause
Yeah.
He's waiting for more.
Yeah.
The name of the show is I think it's funny.
Yeah, but it's
But
the
you
emphasis
said it
is on
like-
the I,
yeah.
because
I think it's funny.
it's supposed to be like after
Yeah.
you bomb and no one reacts, you're like,
Of course.
I think it's
you don't
funny.
have to explain it.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
don't explain
Well,
it.
okay.
Does it need to explain it? You know, don't explain it.
It's
All
like
right.
fulfilling the name.
But the best part, and what I try to tell people when they first do their mic, is to brand it and roll it over. Don't just stop at the mic. All right. So do as much. Keep adding to it.
Oh yeah,
right? Keep adding to it. Get ready to turn into a show in 6 to 8 months. And
I'm getting
a showcase.
Jimmy. I'm
Rape it.
getting ready to do another mic. I'm
Yes.
scouting another location for
As you
another
should.
mic. I want to
As you
be
should.
hosting. I think is like that's the shit. Like that's the shit because I was
That'll
doing.
teach you a lot.
How many comments did you have?
Oh, we had a lot. Like probably like 30 to 40.
How many times did you touch the mic?
You did groups of 5 or something?
We did groups of 5.
And did you
each.
switch off with your co-host?
We switched off.
Okay, so you probably got on the mic like 5 times.
Yeah, like 4 times.
So you did the yelly name? Is that your style? So you did the groups of 5 and then yelled the name from the back?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I frown upon that. But
Oh yeah.
yeah, I came up in Philly from the showman. Like it is a show. The mic is a show.
Yeah.
You know, you should treat it like a show because you're about to turn it into a show.
Well, in between each group, I'll go up and do some material.
The New York style of hosting is the sit in the back and yell names. Me, I've never been a fan of that.
Wait, so how do you do it?
Because
but for time issues, like he said, you kind of need to sometimes, just because there's.
Exactly.
But I prefer it your way.
If it wasn't a time
every time I
issue-
host here, I've always done it that way.
Oh, I would love to get up in between each comic. That'd be amazing.
Try to get like one.
Because you're still a comic at the end of the day.
Yeah. Oh, 100%.
So you even if there's 30 comics, you should get a faster transition into the next comic.
Yeah.
You know, and
Yeah,
it shouldn't take time from the show. You know, you should be able to get in, on to the next one and keep that shit moving as fast as possible. That's the trick.
Yeah.
You know, and it's hard. It's not easy to do. You know, but
yeah.
you're still, and that's how you're going to get stronger as a comic. You're not going to get stronger by sitting in the back yelling names.
No, yeah, I definitely
You know?
want to get up more.
You know?
Maybe we'll lessen the time. We're giving 3 minutes as the mic goes on. I don't know. We'll see.
3 to 4 minutes.
3 is good.
3 to 4 minutes. Let them get their time, but don't forget to get your time.
Oh, definitely.
And still, don't sit in the back drinking like fucking Zach.
No.
Because that's not productive.
Yeah.
You know, I don't think hosts should be drinking out of mic.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, I need to work.
You're still working on your shit. It's like being in the gym. You wouldn't go to the gym and start drinking.
I'm trying to. I was trying to riff with him, and I was like, Zach, I heard you have.
Like alcohol doesn't make me stronger at all, but it can make me funnier. So it's not the best comparison. Yeah.
I don't know.
I will say.
I think if I didn't drink and smoke, I wouldn't have had nearly as much of the comedic ideas.
I don't drink, Jimmy.
That's some. I don't know.
But like, I'll have a cup of water, and I'll just like kind of act like
I just
loopy
don't- yeah.
and drunk.
Really.
Yeah. Just because it just makes me looser to just feel like happier. Like if you're just like being too serious, I guess it's not being drunk; it's just being like silly.
Yeah.
But people
Maybe.
associate that with being drunk.
I could be wrong. Fluke, where can they find me?
You can find me at Human, Facebook, Instagram, SoundCloud, and YouTube. I'll be hosting a mic 10 blocks from here in 3 hours.
Where?
New Eureka Poets Cafe.
Oh, that's today?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I got a show at Broadway
Hi.
Comedy Club next Wednesday.
Broadway Comedy Club. Who's producing that? It's your club show?
Probably Ricky Sofer is hosting it.
Yeah, big shout out to Ricky. Website?
Human.com.
Yep.
Own that shit.
You own
Yeah.
it? Got your own shit? Got your website yet?
No.
Oh, fucking Kev.
I just got my.
This is going to be a short mic. I am so excited. Give it up for them one more time. Camden. And what's your name? Meg?
Yeah.
Meg is back? Holy shit. There's another episode of People's Mic. I'm Jimmy Peoples. And hopefully we'll be better tomorrow. Not we, me. You can find it on iHeartRadio, Spotify, JimmyPeoples.com. Subscribe to the YouTube channel, JPeoples TV. I want to tell you how many followers I have. I just broke. It's so hard. It shouldn't have took me so long to get the number that I was trying to get just to get my own name on YouTube. It's fucking ridiculous. It's but thank you to whoever subscribed because you helped me get to a point. It should be Jim Peoples now on YouTube. What else is there? We're here every day, Monday to Friday at Out of Shrunken Head. Thank you for letting us do this. And we'll be back tomorrow for the mic and the podcast at 2:15, the mic at 3. And we'll see you tomorrow. Bye. What it is.